Picture this. It's May 7th, 2025. You've got your bags packed, you got to the airport a solid 2 hours early, and you are finally standing at the front of the TSA security line. But when you hand over your driver's license, the agent shakes their head and turns you away. And all because your ID is missing one tiny little thing, a small gold star in the upper right corner. Welcome to our explainer for today. I am super excited to guide you through this because we're going to break down exactly how to get your real ID in Utah step by step. Let's make absolutely sure your travel plans aren't grounded by a piece of plastic.
So, here's our roadmap for today's explainer. First, why you need a real ID. Second, gathering your documents. Third, the online application. Fourth, appointments and office visits. Fifth, pro tips and mistakes. And finally, a quick checklist. Let's get right into it. Section 1. Why you need a real ID.
Okay, take a look at the key difference between a standard license and the real ID. A standard license literally says not for federal identification right on it, while a real ID has that all-important gold star. Now, the good news here is that Utah has been totally on top of this. According to the state's data, about 95.5% of Utahns already have a compliant ID. But if you're in that remaining tiny percentage without the gold star, well, once that enforcement deadline hits, you are going to be blocked from boarding domestic flights and entering secure federal facilities or military bases. So what's this all really about? To understand the why, we kind of have to rewind to the Real ID Act of 2005. This is actually a federal homeland security mandate passed by Congress to establish minimum security standards for state-issued IDs. Basically, when federal agencies like the TSA see that gold star on your Utah ID, they know for sure that you've gone through a really rigorous identity verification process. It's a huge deterrent to fraud. Moving right along to Section 2, gathering your required documents. Now, I'm not going to lie, the prep phase is absolutely the heaviest lift of this whole process. But if you follow what we call the 4-document rule for U.S. citizens, it's actually super manageable. You need 1 proof of identity, 1 proof of your social security number, and 2 proofs of Utah residency. I know, 4 official documents sounds like a lot of digging through filing cabinets, but chunking it into these 3 categories helps a ton. Let's break down exactly what works for each one. First up is Category 1, identity. You just need 1 of these items. Honestly, a valid, unexpired U.S. passport is usually the easiest way to go, but a certified state birth certificate works perfectly too. Now, please hear me on this, because people get turned away for it all the time. Small laminated birth certificates, or those cute souvenir certificates they give you at the hospital, they will absolutely be rejected. It has to be an original or certified copy from a state office of vital statistics, complete with a raised seal or stamp. All right, Category 2, your social security number. Again, you just need 1 document here. If you decide to bring your physical social security card, it must be physically signed by you. And no, the little tear-off stub does not count. If your card is nowhere to be found, no worries. You can bring a W-2, a 1099 form, or a pay stub. But here is the catch. Those tax forms or pay stubs have to show your full 9-digit social security number. Just the last 4 digits won't cut it. Finally, Category 3, Utah residency. For this one, you need 2 separate documents. Think bank statements, a rental agreement, a utility bill, things like that. Both of these documents need to show your name and your physical residential address. And pay attention to this because it trips up so many people. They have to be dated within the last 90 days of your application date. Anything older than that is going right in the rejection pile. Okay, on to Section 3, the online application process. Before you even think about grabbing your kids to drive to an office, you need to do this step. Going digital first is literally going to save you a massive headache. Utah completely modernized its system back in October 2021, moving away from paper applications entirely. Now you have to complete an electronic pre-application form. It's called the DLD-6A online. Just head over to dldapply.ps.utah.gov, pick the type of card you want, fill out your info, and knock out the medical questionnaire from your couch. This one step drastically cuts down on manual data entry errors and seriously speeds up your wait time once you get to the office. Section 4, appointments and office visits.
So, you've got your documents, you've submitted the online form, now it's time to actually go get the ID. But first, let's clear up a super common mix-up. The DLD is not the DMV. If you show up at the DMV, they can help you with license plates, but they cannot give you an ID. You have to go to the driver license division. And honestly, don't just walk in. The DLD heavily prioritizes appointments. If you just show up, you might be sitting in the lobby for hours, especially if you're at a busy office like Salt Lake or Provo. Do yourself a favor and book an appointment online right after you finish your DLD 6A form.
Now, as for what this is going to cost you, here is the exact fee breakdown. These non-refundable fees are set by state law based on your age and the type of card you're getting. A standard adult license is $52. A provisional license, if you're under 21, is $39. Seniors pay $27. And if you don't actually drive and just need a standard state ID card, or if you're just doing an early replacement to upgrade to a real ID right now, that fee is just $23. Next up, Section 5, Pro Tips and Common Mistakes. We want to make absolutely sure you only have to make one trip. So let's talk about the biggest hurdle. This is literally the #1 reason people get turned away at the counter. Your legal name must match across all of your submitted documents. If your current name doesn't match the name on your birth certificate, maybe because of marriage or divorce, you have to bring the official paper trail to prove it. That means you need to bring a certified marriage certificate, a divorce decree, or a court order that explicitly links your old name to your current legal name. Also, a really great tip regarding language assistance, Utah's DLD actually provides fantastic support for non-English speakers. Their automated testing kiosks support 13 different languages right out of the box. But if you need an official, certified interpreter for talking to the clerks at the counter, or if you need a language that isn't on the kiosk, you've got to plan ahead. You have to call their customer service line at 801-965-4437 at least 5 business days in advance to get that set up. And finally, Section 6, Final Checklist and Disclaimer. We are in the home stretch. Let's just do a super quick macro-level review. Step 1, gather your 4 specific documents. Remember, no laminates, no stubs, and make sure those residency proofs are dated within the last 90 days. Step 2, submit your DLD-6 application online. Step 3, book your appointment at the DLD, not the DMV. Step 4, show up, hand over your flawless paperwork, pay your fee, and smile for the camera. They'll hand you a temporary paper card that day, and your permanent physical card, with that shiny new gold star, will show up in your mailbox in about 4 to 6 weeks. Just a quick heads up before you go. While this explainer is designed to be as accurate and evergreen as possible, government rules, fees, and procedures can and absolutely do change. So before you head out the door, we highly recommend double-checking the latest requirements and office hours on the official Utah Driver License Division website at dld.utah.gov. So I'll leave you with this. Is your gold star ready for takeoff? Seriously, pull out your wallet right now and check the top right corner of your Utah ID. If you don't see a star staring back at you, well, you now have the exact step-by-step roadmap to get it done without the headache. Don't be that person stuck at the TSA checkpoint on May 7th, 2025. Get your paperwork together, book your appointment, and travel with total confidence. Thanks for hanging out with me on this explainer, and as always, stay curious.